to see you again.
Yes, the same. Oh, it seems months, but it was 1 month. A little bit more
It
than 1 month.
does, doesn't it? It's weird how time just can either expand or to shorten or things like that.
Yes,
Because sometimes when you book something for 6 weeks and they go, oh, that seems like a long time, and suddenly it's happening.
it's happening. It's
Strange.
happening. And very strange things have been happening for me these last 2 weeks.
Okay.
Really, with time, it's really I'm very here. I'm very now. I'm enjoying, and then the time passes by quickly. Uh, Looking back, and I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't able to do certain things, or I'm not able to take in more things because I don't. I just cannot handle it. But I could handle it. It's just that I
Yes.
cannot put it in because I think that the now moment is so intense, so strong that adding things like visiting friends that are around that weren't they don't live here, usually they come to Barcelona, and to meet
Yeah.
them has been very difficult for me.
Right.
So it's been very, very strange.
What do you think is happening?
I don't know if the it would be I would describe it as the now is enlarging. I mean,
Okay.
the present moment, it's very, very here.
Is it that you're spending more time being fully present and that now moment is expanding?
Yes, it's like enlarging, and it doesn't give me the possibility to add certain things into the bucket because it's
Mhm.
already full.
Is that true? I'm not suggesting it isn't true,
No,
but
no, no,
I'm
but
just asking the
thinking,
question.
I mean, I'm leaving. When we sit down and in the co-creations, and when you and I sit down, it's very now moment. No,
Mhm.
it's very we
Yeah.
we arrive, we are here, we're settled, and it's happening all day long for me.
Okay.
So I'm in the now, and
Hmm.
I'm forgetting, also happening, forgetting if I put something to cook, if I don't put the alarm, I'm now
Okay.
with you, and I forget I had the something
Right.
cooking, and it burns. you know
Yes.
so
Yes.
it's really it's this entanglement, that's this of now moments and now moments and now moments, not looking back and not looking forward, but really being here. So that's why I think it enlarges.
Mm.
It's more present, no? Because I'm here present,
Sure.
and those things are happening to me, forgetting, not being able to put other things in, and the day just passes by if I don't act on the moment. Like, okay, I have to tell my friend I wasn't able to see her because I just couldn't.
Hmm.
That I think in the morning at a certain point of time, and it's then night, and I haven't done it because it just
Right.
left. It was in
Yeah.
that moment that I had that, and then when I have it, I have to respond to it.
So are you less distracted?
When being here, yes, 100%. I'm less distracted. I'm in it.
Right. The reason I asked is when when we do a thinking pair, or even just being a thinking partner, then the intention is for me to give you my full attention and for you to talk, think, not say anything, say something, it doesn't matter, for a period of time. Let's say it's 15 minutes. And for a lot of people, this is really rare to have this amount of time. And in fact, when you say to someone 15 minutes for them to talk, they go, how am I going to do that? Because they're so unused to it. But once they get into it and know that you're not going to interrupt, they talk and talk and talk. And actually, they enjoy it. And they're able to drop deeper and deeper into their thinking. And they sometimes go, oh my goodness, the problem I had, I've just solved myself. Or, oh my goodness, I hadn't realized that. And it kind of stops them. The other side of it is typically, and I'm very guilty of this, so I'm in the middle of something, doing something, and I must remember to message her. So I go and message her, and then I come back to my thinking. But you never arrive at the same point that you left your thinking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And quite often it's now a completely different place. Everything's moved on. You've moved on. The moment has moved on.
Yes.
One of the things, and this happens all the time, so again, you're thinking, I'm going tomorrow. I've got to get my ticket tomorrow. I wonder what the weather's going to be tomorrow. So we're constantly being distracted. When we're in a thinking partner or thinking pair, there's no hiding place. So if I've offered you that space of 15 minutes for you to think, even if that distraction or that question comes to mind, it's put aside or it doesn't arrive. And so that's the bit that I'm wondering now, is that you're being more and more and more fully present. The distractions that remind us don't come in.
No.
So I know if I put something on to cook, I'll be constantly checking. It's another 5 minutes to go, or I might even go downstairs and check those sorts of things. And I'm just wondering if you've gone to a place which almost shuts that out. You arrive into this bubble, and you're in the bubble. You truly are. When we talk about being fully present, you are like really, really, really present. Does that make sense? Does that align to what you're thinking or
Yes,
noticing?
Yes, 100%, because I just don't get distracted and I forget. And it's if in the
Right.
morning I go swimming and the changing room and so on, and I say, okay, I have to call, I have to do, and then it just disappears until the next day. I said, I have to call in the same moment in the changing room at the swimming pool. But it just, yes, I'm in the bubble. I love that. I'm in the bubble, but in the bubble that is totally connected.
Yeah. The bubble is also, it could be that you rarely get out of the bubble. You move to the next one, to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you know then that, like, for instance, today, because so it's 10 o'clock my time, 11 o'clock your time?
Yes.
Right. So how did you know we were talking now?
Because I have a schedule, and I'm able to see. Okay, I remember at 11 I have calling, and 11 I have calling. So there's this, and it's part of the now moment.
Okay.
Thinking of the schedule I have, of what I will be doing, what I have soon to come.
Right.
And but this bubble of the nowness.
Yeah.
What it doesn't allow me, and I have the schedule, I am in it, I know that, but it doesn't allow me to respond quickly to changes. Well, it does when I'm flowing and I have the change. But tomorrow we can do, someone writes me, we can do that. say, okay, I note it down. If not, or I respond at the moment, say, okay, perfect, I note it down, and it's done. But not when I
Right.
say, yeah, I respond to this person in a while and I note it down, I forget.
Gotcha. So when you respond in the moment, then it's done and it's in the schedule.
Yeah,
But if you don't respond, it's gone.
I could, yeah, could I could
Yeah.
forget unless they write again. Hey, Jeannette, what do you say? And then okay, let me go there.
Wow. Yeah. And so it's like it's this now moment, this present moment is so encompassing, and I can get into that moment, but I don't. I'm not in it as much as from what I'm sensing from you, as you are. So I'll come out of my bubble, and it also that reminds me actually of when I know the exact moment it was, and it's happened many times, but this particular one, we were in a coffee shop, and we dropped into this bubble together, like we're talking about. And every so often, I would almost like there's a lovely picture of the globe, and somebody's trying to sort of push their head out of the image. It's a bit like that. Every so often, I put out my head and I go, where did all these people come from?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So there would be more. Suddenly, I hear more noise.
Yes.
But in the bubble, you don't, and you don't even notice all of these people arriving. And then 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes later, you pop out of the bubble.
Yes.
Where's everybody gone? And I'm wondering if that feels about the same. Is
Yes.
that but you're in that for extended periods of time, maybe an hour, or for the whole call with someone. And what I'm now wondering is, whereas I may well come out of it at that moment, you don't. You travel in your bubble. To when you're going to now. I've got to go to the kitchen. I've got to go to the bathroom or whatever. You remain in your bubble, and you're not distracted.
No.
And then when you arrive back at your desk, you know from your schedule that you're speaking to this person. I'm already in my bubble.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to prepare. I don't have to get into the present or moment. I'm in it.
Yes. Yes. Feels like that. And in December, something happened that I said, "Oh, I'm quite present all the time." Because if I'm not, my body is reacting to that. I was going to take
Okay.
out. I was taking out from the dishwasher
Mm-hmm.
glasses, and while I was taking it out, when I'm putting on the cupboard, I was thinking of wine, no, for lunchtime, and uh, and then I saw myself with a glass of wine in the hand, and I said, why did I take the glass of wine now? So I'm responding. My body is responding to the thoughts
Mm-hmm.
at the moment.
Wow.
So because it's very very nice to see that how really we impact through the thoughts we have.
Yeah.
Now
Agreed.
everything we're thinking, we create, and it changes us. So really, in that moment, I wasn't present anymore. I was thinking forward, and I was taking something, the glass, out of the cupboard that I wasn't supposed to take. But because I was in the
You were
future,
putting it in
I
there.
was putting it in, and I took the other one because I was thinking of the wine in the mid. So
So you put one in and took one out.
yes, and I was saying,
Right.
why do I have a glass of wine in the hand? Because I was in the future, I wasn't here.
Right.
So
Right.
I responded. My body responded to the thought
Of
of
the
the future,
future. Yeah.
and I said, "Wow, how incredible it is! How much we're affecting with our thoughts what we're doing, or what we." It's really important to be here, to be present, because whatever we think, we are creating.
Tell me more about that. Tell me
Yeah.
more about what's going on for you when you're in that space.
Yes. It also happened happened swimming. One day I was
Mm-hmm.
swimming and I was worried about something and thinking back to that, and my swimming was so bad.
Right.
And as soon, because my body wasn't aligned, the thoughts were somewhere else. I
Yeah.
wasn't swimming. So
Right. You
as
weren't
soon
swimming.
as, yes, as soon as I realized that and let it go, I returned to my center.
Beautiful.
So I said, wow, how much does really, how much do our thoughts impact us?
Yep.
Incredible. But
Yep.
we're not able to see that because we are just always thinking to the front or to the past
Yep.
and not being here.
Yep. And how that will also manifest in our as you rightly say, in our bodies, but also I'm playing with it, our behavior,
Yes.
our our, our animations, our energy changes. Because if somebody's been watching you swimming, and from what you've told me that you swim a lot, so there will be a, I'm guessing, because my wife Molly's been a professional swimmer in the past. It is just art to see this flowing person just gliding through the. So if somebody's watching you, they're seeing this gliding, and then suddenly it's like somebody who can't swim. I'm surprised. I'm surprised the lifeguard didn't come and drag you out. Are you okay? Suddenly, right? But because of what I suppose the practice that you've had, not just practice swimming, but the practice of this,
Mm-hmm.
you noticed it.
Mm-hmm.
And suddenly it's like, oh, I'm not in alignment anymore. What do I need to do? That's the problem. And so once I get rid of the problem or put it aside, then I can return.
Yes.
And I remember a situation where I was meeting up with someone for some lunch before we were going to participate in the afternoon session at this conference. So we were going to be in it for a couple of hours, and then we were going to run a session for an hour afterwards. He was hosting it, but I was the runaround person. And I arrived with a problem in my head. And it had happened on the way. So I knew what it was. It was fresh. And it was, as you were touching on, in my body.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I've got a problem. And so he said, do you want to talk about it? And I said, it'd be great if I could. So I shared what was going on. And he said, this is what I'm hearing you say. Would it be helpful for me to offer a thought or two on what I'm seeing? And I said, yeah, that'd be great. And he shared his thought, and I got it. I know what to do. So I was able to go and make the call to the person, and it was resolved, sorted. I came back a completely different
Mm-hmm.
person. I was back, as you were talking about, in the pool, swimming gracefully again.
Yes.
Because looking back on it, had I not had the conversation, had he not been willing to be present with me, to hear me, let's say he was my boss, and I thought, I can't tell him
Mm-hmm.
this, then he would have noticed there was some disconnection. The afternoon would have been a bit strange. When we went into our session, he may not have been on his game because he's thinking he's now worried about me.
Mm-hmm.
And I certainly wouldn't have been able to perform and support him. It could well have been a mess.
Yeah.
So the opportunity for me to share, more importantly, for him to listen,
Mm-hmm.
made it happen. But what you're talking about also is you listening to yourself.
Yes.
What's going on? Wow, what's going on? Why is I'm not fit. Hey, that's it. And then you were able to either deal with it. You may have even you didn't obviously, but you could have got out of the pool and made a call, or written something down, or done something to enable you to
Mm-hmm.
get back in and carry on. Because I know that swimming is really important. But you were able to go, okay, right, nothing I can do at this moment. Put it aside. And I'm curious now, when you've had your swim and finished, did you remember to deal with the problem?
Yes, because there's
Right.
another thing. There's another beautiful thing. It's that the heart never forgets. So when you are in the present moment,
Ooh, yes.
when you are in the present moment, you are in the now, you are in your heart. So present moment in reality is to be in the heart.
Perfect.
Okay, it's the same thing.
Yes. And it
So
doesn't forget.
no, and you, everything you're living in that moment, in the moment, you're integrating in the heart.
Beautiful. Not just remains in the head.
No, it's in your heart. So I felt in that moment, then the swimming, I felt that I wasn't centered. I felt I was centered again as soon as I um, as soon as I left the thought, no?
Yeah.
So it integrated in me that I had this thought,
Yes.
that I didn't have it anymore, how it impacted, but it integrated that I had that thing still to manage.
Yes.
No?
Love it.
Yeah. So it's the other beautiful thing. Okay, it's not that I'm here now, and I'm here now fully present, integrating things that I forget in the morning that I was going to do. They were in my head.
Yep. Yes.
They were not in my heart. No, they
Yeah.
came in. No, they were there. So that's why they got lost until the next day. I'm
Right.
in the same place with
They're
the children.
not they're not attached.
They're not
They're not
attached.
integrated.
No,
They're
in
not
their heart.
embodied.
No.
Whereas that particular thing was in your heart. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
right. And therefore, you can put it aside because it will return.
Yes. Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
That is cool. So, what I mean, there's a couple of questions come to mind. Is how do we get from our head to our heart, and why? And the other one, more, which is slightly different. Why do we spend so much time in our head and less time in our heart? Because you know, and I know the value of it.
Yes. We are more in our heads because we are constantly worrying, constantly looking forward, constantly looking back, uh, feeling ashamed, feeling so many things that come from the fear and from the mind. No,
Yeah.
when you start living in the present moment, you start integrating, taking in things that happen around you at that moment. No, and you become an observer. When you're in your heart, it's because you're here now and you are observing everything. So that's why the
Right.
awareness of the thought, how it's impacting me in the swimming,
Yeah.
because I'm there observing. It's not me anymore, it's observant and the observer. No, the
Right.
observer and the
And so
observer.
you're observing your body being disrupted by the thought in the mind.
Yes.
It's like it's there on the screen
Mm-hmm.
and you can see it, but you're observing it, knowing that it's just on a screen. It's just the drama unfolding on the screen and you're
Yes.
watching it.
Yes.
You're not on the screen.
No.
You're observing the screen,
Yes.
as in a cinema.
Yes.
Yes. Also, even though you can enjoy the movie, you're not disrupted by it because you know it's the movie.
Yes. And I'm knowing when I see the movie, I'm observing the movie and see it from the outside, but I'm also knowing what I'm feeling in the moment. So
Okay.
insight.
Yes, yes. So you're observing the external coming to you, but at the same time, you're also noticing what's going on inside.
Yes.
And when you're, how interesting. When you notice, you're observing what's coming in, you're noticing what's happening inside, also can then connect the two. So a question you might ask is, why is this disrupting me? What's going on? Is it from my past? is it a perception? Is it a conditioning or something? And you're able to notice it and then decide what to do more easily than because you've already realized what it is. You felt the sensation. Oh, that's what. Oh, right. And now, yeah, I can understand what's causing this for me. And you 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 notice the change, but you don't react because you've got the time and the observation and everything. You can get to respond in a more graceful way, maybe.
Yes.
It's like, that's okay. I can put it aside. That I need to get out of the pool now, get dry and do something. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. You choose.
Beautiful.
You choose.
Yeah.
And that's when they say, you hear, no, you have the free will to choose. It's really when you are in the present moment, you choose every time what to respond, because you're observing and you are the observee.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have this multidimensional point of view in which you can choose in the moment what's best for you, how to respond for you and everyone involved, because you're entangled, no? But
Yes. Yes.
it's really to respond in that moment with calm, with grace.
Yes, because you're an observer. You're not caught up in it.
No.
So there's no tension. There's no needing to get.
It has
Noticing.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And I'm guessing also no judgment. So you're looking at it coming to you and you, okay. Oh, that's what it is. That maybe that there's things that, so I'm just thinking if there's, when you take any judgment, maybe the other word is discernment. I don't know. So I'm discerning that this is a threat. I need to do something, but I'm still choosing, as opposed to, what's that? They've shown pictures. Somebody thinks it's a snake they're in the woods or something. They see a snake and they run, when in fact it's a piece of rope. It just happened to be curled that way and it was black, right? They'd made the whatever like that. Yeah. But if we're in that observing way, then it's like, oh, I've noticed something. It's okay, it's a piece of rope. So and it's weird that almost like that mind, what is it? Millisecond becomes much bigger, right?
Yes.
And there's like so many things went on in your head to notice, stop, what is it? It's a piece of rope. It's not a snake. It's okay. I can carry on. And that was like a millisecond, but actually because it metaphorically expanded, slowed right down, you were, I know what to do. And sometimes we do that when we're in a possible accident.
Yes.
We can see something coming. Everything slows down.
Yes.
And we're able to, I know what to do.
Yes, it's incredible. It's like that. And it works also at work, because I've been able to be in this observer mindset, beingness, and in meetings with customers that are a little bit complicated.
Yes.
And to be there and see how this person moves or reacts or says certain things, and it's in this observing, you get not triggered, because it's not because of you, it's because of them, having their issues. So and not because of the project. It's them having their issues. So it's this staying there, quiet, calm, listening,
Mm,
and not reacting and being triggered by something that it's not you and not your team or nothing, but just
right.
because you're observing. You're not you inside from here looking. No, you're observing the
Yeah,
whole
the whole thing.
the whole
Yeah,
thing. Yes.
beautiful. So you would, so now you're noticing their disruption,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess at some different points you're establishing, is this an issue that we have or an issue they have? So there's that, I guess, because there are going to be things that the customer brings up, however complex it is, that you and your team own. But
Yes.
because you're operating from a position of not reacting, because the moment the customer says something, typically what happens, we react to it, and then they react to that, and suddenly it's all about
Mm-hmm.
reacting. Whereas you're remaining calm, you're remaining present in your heart and listening to them. And as they start to share, it's like, oh, yeah, I think that's one of ours. No, this is their stuff. This is their stuff. Yep, that's one of ours. Got that, mentally note it, because I'm in my heart, I'll
Mm-hmm.
remember.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes it much easier for you to respond. So what I'm hearing you say is
Mm-hmm.
this and this and this, of which we own, no problem at all. But there's also this and this and this. Is
Yes.
that a sort of a summary
Yes.
of how
Yes.
that might
Yes.
be going on?
Yes, and in everything, no, at the end, in
Yeah.
everything, when you are observing, you are observing. So you're really seeing what's on you, what's not on you, how to choose next step, what to say. Um,
Yeah, I love that bit. What to say?
mm-hmm.
What to say in this moment?
Mm-hmm.
What is the best thing for us all? And because again, I think we slowed that millisecond down to a much bigger. You're able to, oh, look at all this. You've always got the path through it, the
Mm-hmm.
ups and downs, and in a multi-dimensional form, and to be able to make a better decision based on expanding time, one could say.
Yeah. Expanding information.
Yes, because you've not closed stuff down. I don't agree with that. That's their stuff. Wrong. Right. And therefore you've already put the barriers up.
Mm-hmm.
You're okay. Here it is. Let me hear it all. So it's likened to an exercise I do with hearing or listening. Is I play a piece of music and I'm going to play it 4 times, the exact same piece of music, 30 seconds. First time, just here's a piece of music. Second time, focus on the drums and the guitar. It's only 30 seconds. So third time, focus on his vocals.
Mm-hmm.
And the fourth time, drop all of the instruction, let it flow through you. And more than once, I've been accused of changing the music.
Oh yeah! Wow.
One time was a university tutor. He said, whoa, hang on a minute. Because obviously he was looking after his students. And he said, you changed the music. I said, I didn't. He went, oh my goodness, it sounded different. And so what I'm again picking up is that the practice for people would be to notice different. So today I'm going to notice this, today I'm going to notice this, or later I'm going to notice that. Whereas you've already gone past that. So I can just receive it all, whatever it is. And that's okay. I'm not being triggered and pulled away from it. I'm just picking it all up, which is all I need to do. Then I can open it up and choose,
Mm-hmm.
because I've got all of the dimensions. And so there was one time I went to the doctor and I thought I was being helpful, and I'd written some notes, typed them up, made sure they covered everything, because I wanted them to have everything. And she looked at it and she just went, "Nah, so tell me what you're here for." And afterwards, I realized I'd missed some of the things off.
Mm-hmm.
So because she was trying to get it in there,
Mm-hmm.
I was saying, here's something that will enable you to get this quickly, as quick as I can, give it to you. She, okay. Because sometimes doctors say they have the patient at the door moment. So you've gone in, shared your symptoms, the doctor's going, yep, okay, fine, whatever, giving you the prescription, and you've gone to the door and you go, there's just one other thing. And he goes, yes. Because obviously he or she's
Mm-hmm.
finished.
Yeah.
I got this. And they go, right, come back, tears up the prescription, tell me a bit more about that. Got it, right. And they give you a new one. But if we don't do that bit at the door, or you end up with the wrong solution.
Yes.
So in your case, if you picked up the first couple of things, started to argue with them, it's like, why did I do that? Because if I'd listened longer, got them to explain more, being the witness, the observer of it all. Okay. So they're not cross at us at all.
No.
Not at all. Right? They're sharing in good spirit some of these issues, but they know they've got the issue's been more of their own development. This is their teething troubles, rather than we've got the problem.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, so then instead of fighting it, you can step in. So supposing we did some more training for your people. Oh my God, that would be so helpful. Of course, not a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Which you would not have got to if you hadn't, I think. This is my thinking.
Yeah. And it actually is with everything.
No?
Yeah. Like you are a listener. When you sit down with someone and start talking and explaining, so you're already taking in many more things than what they are sharing, not with the words, no, more things.
Yeah.
So you are really able to support them better, because it's not that the words are telling you things, it's really that you are feeling other options.
Yeah.
That if you are in your mind and just listening and already trying to defend what they were saying in this narrow, you're not taking in all the information they are sharing.
Yeah. I think even in the 30 minutes we've been speaking, I've noticed you've settled even more.
Mm-hmm.
You've just like,
yes,
right.
I'm very calm.
You were true. Well, not that you weren't, but you're truly here. That's for sure.
Yes.
And there's that, and then it almost becomes, this is what it feels like for me, like a dance with someone.
Mm-hmm.
We're both moving around, noticing, feeling, sensing, picturing, and it doesn't feel like the one's dominating or anything. It's a generative space to be in.
Yes, it's why I always call the dance of giving and receiving the dance of co-creation.
Dance of co-creation, beautiful. Yes,
it's the giving and the receiving. No, it's you bring up certain things. I integrate. I feel them. I choose and I respond with something more opening up towards somewhere else, and then we walk there. But then we dance to the. It's so beautiful, so nourishing.
Yeah, and there's. I think it was Alan Watts talks about music and dance, and neither is a place to get to.
Mm-hmm.
The end of the dance or the end of the piece of music isn't the destination.
No.
So if it was, then what is it, 100-piece orchestra and a conductor would play one note.
Yes.
End of. And everyone goes, stand up. Wow, that was amazing. Or would you like to dance? We finish over there. Right? It's like, oh, okay. And maybe that's how AI would be, right? It's like, well, let's get you to the end. Right, there's the end.
Yeah.
But the dance and the music is the bit that moves us.
Yes. The
That's where the
experience.
joy is.
Mm-hmm.
And so if we take that to why isn't then it the dance of life
Mm-hmm.
is there's no end to get to. I mean, when the end comes, it will come. But how can we just dance and flow and be with all of this amazing world that we have without getting stuck in the past or the fear of the future, regret of the past and whatever, and just be in this flow of it,
Mm-hmm.
And so I can see how what you're sharing so beautifully is how you live your life.
Well, I intend, yeah. Still in and out of the bubble,
Of course.
but every time more in the bubble.
Yeah.
Yes, in the
It's
nowness.
always work in progress.
Yes, always, and it always will be. But as you were saying now, the dance and so on, it's experience, Colin. It's all about experiencing. Our life is
Yes.
about experiencing,
Yes.
enjoying every second. Gratitude, no, and
Yes.
experiencing, because experiencing is integrating, and we can only
Good point.
experience or integrate experience when we are here
Yeah.
now, no, an open heart in our heart. So we can only grow through the experience of the nowness and the moment, because I'm in my mind, blah, 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 and I can say, okay, yes, I experienced that.
Yeah.
I don't know what, but have we really grown? Because
Right.
in reality, you didn't experience it. You went through it.
Good
You
point.
went through
Yes.
it, but you didn't experience it. You didn't feel it. You didn't integrate it. You didn't grow through
Yes.
that. You got an information. It's in your mind with that experience, but not necessarily did you really,
Take it in.
yes, live it.
Was I able to really be with it? Be in it, be with it, rather than take your swimming. I can read a book on swimming. I can see videos on swimming, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't swim.
Mm-hmm.
I've not had the experience of swimming.
Yes.
And it reminds me of when I started skiing when I was in my late 40s, and there was one bit which I couldn't get, which is what they call poling, where you, right?
Yeah.
And it's all about where the weight is, right? And my friend who was very experienced, he was trying to teach me this. And eventually, and he was fabulous, little by little, and he looked at it in so many different ways. Suddenly I got it. I had the experience of it.
Yes.
Exactly what you said. Otherwise, it was all, I'm trying to do it. I'm not being with it.
Yeah.
And the moment I did, it was like, oh my goodness.
Yes.
This is so different.
Yes. And you integrated it.
Hey, this is like skiing.
But that's why in that moment you experienced it, you integrated it, and it was in you for the next times to do
I can
it.
feel it now, and it's 10, 12 years ago.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
The heart, as you said, doesn't forget.
No. And
it remembers it.
Yeah.
And so the memory comes because in my heart, I'm able to bring in everything because I was present. I was taking it all in. But if we're only taking a bit of it and it's in our head, it's just going to be a little bit of data.
Mm-hmm.
It's like in my heart, we're bringing in gigabytes of data. Yeah. In our head, it's megabytes of data.
Yes.
That's the analogy I can think of. Yeah. And it's not in permanent memory either.
Yeah, it's in this RAM that you closed it and
yes,
then it leaves.
Next.
Next. And it continue.
Wow. What a beautiful way of describing it. I love that. The integration comes through the heart. And if we're not attached to our heart, we're not connected.
We're not connected.
Right? We live in a weird thinking bubble, which is meeting to meeting to meeting to meeting. Transaction, transaction, transaction. No relationship. Take. No give and receive, which happens at a different level. You know, and so when I come out of conversations like this, irrespective of how I arrived, as in I could have been tired, I'm buzzing at the end of it, right?
Yes, energy.
And you go, what's that about? How did that happen? You know, I didn't know that.
It's incredible. Yes, because we're tapping into this infinite energy we have within, which is through the heart, and from there, everything flows.
Yes, and it's the bit I like about it is that at a consciousness level, you can what you give from the heart is untapped. You can give and give and give. Whereas the mind will get tired and drained.
Yes.
The heart has an infinite supply. Now, obviously, the body has to be looked after. You know, you have to have the right nutrition and hydration and sleep and all those things, of course. But if we could live much longer in our hearts than in our heads. And I'm wondering now, you get burnout because of your. Do you get burnout from your heart?
No,
I suspect not.
It's not the heart is not a pump, a physical pump. It's a vortex. So energy.
Right. There you go.
Infinite energy that you are getting through it.
Yeah, I love it.
Yes. Oh, thank you so much, Colin. I'm looking forward for our next meeting already, our next co-creation. It's always so amazing, and there's so much to share and grow.
Oh my gosh, that was so lovely.
We grow so much.
And all we started to talk about was time, and that was it. So, do you want to do that now?
Yeah, let's stop the recording.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone, and well, thank you, Colin. I love you.
Thank you.
So.